she's right, like it or not. So enjoy the ride, take what you got, 'cause it's a long way to go if you wanna ride with Mom. So just enjoy the ride.
Hey, this is Vashti from Vashti's House. This is Mom Talk number 13, I think. Mom Talk for adults. Are you an adult? I'm guessing you are if you're watching this, and have been struggling for years, maybe even decades, with mental and emotional health. Maybe you see things in the family that nobody else sees, and it bothers you. It has brought a lot of agony and grief into your life, and maybe you feel like the odd one out because of it. Well, I want to encourage you, because if you are that person, it's probably very discouraging. You probably feel very discouraged, very overwhelmed, maybe lonely, isolated, and you think something's wrong with you. But I'm here to tell you that actually the opposite is true. Typically, the person in the family, and there could be more than one, who struggles with the most mental and emotional health issues is the one that sees. And families and communities are, for families and communities, sorry, there's a cop up there, and I'm trying to scoot around him. So families and communities, to progress forward in life, will always have that person or those people that see the things that nobody else sees, and it has been the status quo for maybe generations, but now is being called out as something very negative or derogatory or even harmful. If you are that person, you are in a very difficult situation, because I totally believe in God, and I believe that He chooses the people that are going to be the breakers of chains, the breakers of the status quo, the people that are going to move forward. And it's typically not the people that we imagine, not the people standing on soapboxes screaming in the streets. It's the ones that are at home, sitting in the corner of their room with their blankets over their head, processing, figuring things out, letting themselves be healed, reading the books, going to treatment, wrestling. And that space, I want to tell you, is very, very sacred. And like I said, I believe in God, and I believe that you were called for this, for the sake of your family and all of the people coming after you. If you don't believe in God, I still want to throw it out there to you that, the evolutionary process does require to have individuals that are born into the world to be the ones to shake things up and to move things around for progression to happen. So if you are struggling with mental and emotional health, and seem to be more than anybody else in your family, I want you to consider that you are actually a chain breaker, that you are the one in your family forging new paths for health and vitality and happiness and wholeness in your family. It is not a fun place to be. It is a very uncomfortable place to be. It's hard. It includes a lot of sadness and loneliness. But as somebody who's been in that situation myself, I'm 57 now, I can tell you that it is absolutely worth it, and to stick with it. Your role in this world, in your family, and in your community is extremely vital. And the quiet times you spend buried under the covers of your bed, hiding, but doing that internal work, that wrestling, not distracting yourself and pretending like nothing's happening, but you know who you are, the ones that are really doing the internal wrestling. And I'm not saying you don't have, maladaptive coping skills like addictions and stuff. You probably do have those, but you don't want to have them, and you're trying to figure out a way out of that. I just want you to know that I see you. What you're doing is important. It's extremely important. And don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Keep going. you are breaking change. You are making a difference in yourself, in your family, in your generational, in the future of your generation, in your family, in your community. That's my little pep talk to you. This is Vashti. You can send me an email at home@vashtishouse.com and tell me your story if you'd like. And I'd love to listen to it, or just put in the comments. Yeah. All right. I hope you're having a great day and make yourself at home.